Okay, let's see if we could have. Okay, how you doing? Hi everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, let me see who I have here. I have Mikhail. How are you doing, guys? Today is 19th of May 2021, and we have a new guest today, all the way from. Oh, my name is Nadine, and tonight, thank you, my viewers, to come tonight to our special forum. We will be having discussion that is, social issues, and we'll be talking about sexual identity tonight. And it's a very sensitive topic, so please, I'm asking my viewers, please respect the guests that I have on tonight, because we all are living in a world where everyone is free to make their own decision, and we should not be discriminated against anyone who choose their own lives. Okay, so tonight I would like to introduce Dominic. He is from London, England. Did I say correctly? And
Yeah,
I met him through mutual friends. He heard about our show that we have here all the way from Quebec, and he wants to join us. So tonight is his first night joining us. Hi, Dominic. How are you doing?
I doing just fine, but a little bit hungry.
Oh, what happened? You didn't cook tonight?
No,
What happened?
I was occupied.
Okay, you're busy. Yeah, I know sometimes it's hard when you come home from work and everything, and you have to do everything, and then now you have to do the show tonight. But I have to say thank you so much to join us tonight, and especially at this time of the night. What time is it now in England?
It's probably 12. Yeah, It's 12:08.
Oh, 12:08. Okay, so we could say hi to everyone in London, England, and to the Queen. I have to say hi to the Queen. Hi to
Yeah,
the
that's my grandmother. I love her.
Yeah. Oh my, I love the Queen. Yeah, I do love her. Yeah. So
Yeah,
okay, so and oh, by the way, speaking about the Queen, her husband passed away too, so that was very sad. Yeah,
yeah, it was very devastating for her. So
yes.
she's strong. She
Yeah,
overcome.
she is who doesn't, the Queen, yeah, she's a very strong woman. She is a very strong woman.
Hi guys. Oh, okay.
And the Queen, she's very strong. And we are here for her. So
Definitely.
hi Teresa. How are you?
Hi. How are you?
Can you tell the viewers where you are right now, please?
I'm in Toronto, Canada.
Yes. So Dominic, that's my friend Teresa.
Hi,
Yes, sir.
Teresa.
Hi.
She's on all the shows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Teresa, all our shows. Yes.
Hey, that's nice.
I'm talking about you, who's always.
Oh, me. Well, obviously, yeah, yeah.
Oh, this is nice.
Teresa is killing me over here, man. All right. Teresa,
I thought you were talking to him.
on that Dominic.
Thank you, Mikhail.
Mikhail is there. Yeah. So, Dominic, he's gonna tell us some life's experience about himself, and so please, viewers, no discrimination over here. This is not a platform for being.
Oh no, we don't do that over here. No,
No.
no, no. Take that somewhere else.
Take it somewhere else, darling.
Yeah, next street over.
Right. We are inclusive over here. Every race, every gender, every culture, you're invited over here. And this is a space that we want to create.
Yes,
It's just like if you go to the hospital, there's a space. Everything's at the hospital. There's no discrimination if you go to the hospital.
everyone is welcome there. Yeah.
If you go to the supermarket, there's no discrimination. So on this platform, it's the same. All are welcome.
Yeah.
The color of your skin. Doesn't matter what social class you belongs to. Doesn't matter
Not at
what
all.
you belongs to. You're always welcome over here. With respect to everyone and yourself.
Yes.
Do not incite violence against no culture, no race, and no gender. Please. It's not welcome over here. We have love in our heart. This is what we have over here. And a place for people to speak their mind, to speak about their life experience. We all have life experience. We do.
Yes, we do.
We do, right? We all do. However, there's some people that are so embarrassed of what happened to them, and there's some people that do not have a place or a space.
Place right, and that's the main thing. They don't have somewhere that they could go and speak comfortable without ridicule, without being judged. They find it difficult. So we wanted to create this space here that all are welcome to voice whatever it is that's on their mind.
So we like to say thank you, Dominic, to stay up this late at night.
I know.
Since right now, it's the next day. And
I know.
yes, so we're gonna floor to you. Please tell us why you want to come on our show, what inspire you, and you just be open and just let us know what's going on. Thank you.
Well, the reason why I want to be on this show is to voice my opinion
Mhm.
because there is a lot of discrimination, homophobic, neglect, are categorized under this live. And I don't think that being a Caribbean person or a foreign person, we all have to go through the same experience in life. And I think it's unfair sometimes for Caribbean people or majority of Caribbean countries to treat us like if we don't exist. And that is happening for a while now. And since I came into UK, I have learned and experienced so many different things that I didn't understand because I did like a mental health course, but also with that mental health, I did also diversity and equality. And with doing that, I understand equality and diversity, and I didn't understood what it meant by diversity. But now living in abroad, I understand these terms and conditions and all these act like the Act 2029, 2010 with diversity and equality. Each person have the right to voice their opinion, and a lot of person in the Caribbean country is not voicing their opinion because they are scared to speak up. But a person like me who open-minded, who see things and understood things a different way, I voice my opinion whenever my opinions need to be heard because I'm not going to suffocate myself for you to be for them to accept me. No, I'm not going to sit here feeling sorry for myself while you're out there being happy. No, I'm not going to do that. Each person have the right of equal right and justice and equal right of diversity and equality.
Yeah. And
Said
sometimes I think you would keep your voice. Well, not you, because you're quite vocal, but some will keep their voice down because they're trying to make the other person comfortable. You understand? And
Yeah,
then they, in turn, they're suffering, but they're scared to voice their opinion or to say whatever it is that they want to say because, oh, he's going to be uncomfortable. She's going to be uncomfortable. No, who cares if they're uncomfortable? That's your issue.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's a fact. Yeah. Sometimes it's this type of circle, the circle that we live in, the circle that we associate with, we're oppressed. We're oppressed and suppressed. Everything in one.
Yes.
Like we're living in denial. I have to do this to please this certain class of people. If not, they will treat me differently, or I will be neglected from the family, from the groups that I'm in. So yes, there's so many stigmatization around, you know, how to identify yourself, which you are not. You're just living into a different body.
That's
yeah.
So I do understand what you're saying.
Some people think it's just okay and normal for us just to get up one day and say, "Oh yeah, we want to decide to be gay."
to
No
be
one in
gay.
the right
Yeah.
mind will want to decide to be gay.
To put
Who will
themselves
want
through
that?
that.
Like,
Yeah.
why will just put yourself through that pain and suffering and torture just to just wake up and say, "Oh yeah, I want to be gay"?
Oh yeah.
Like, no.
Today I am gay. Yeah.
Like,
That's
come
not how it
on, have
is. So
some respect, have some equality and diversity. No one will want to be gay. We are all humans. We want to do the right thing. Because I believe in God and I believe in Christianity
Yeah.
and I believe in doing the right thing. So why would I wake up one day and say, "Oh boy, I want to be gay"? No, that is wrong. Well, growing up, I didn't know it was wrong or it was right. All I know that I had these straight feelings and I never understood what it meant by seeing a guy and feel attracted to a guy. I never understood these things. And it was like I was like, oh wow, this is good. I feel good. But seeing a female and attracted to a female, yes, but it's more different than attracted to me. I have more, I'm more feminine, I'm more vibrate, you know what I mean? So I won't just wake up one day and decide to just begin knowing that is wrong in society. Like, why would I just suffer myself going through that torture? Why would I do something that would devastate my whole life? Why would I want to pretend, you know? And I think for people, it's unhealthy. It is it's gonna give people this depression, anxiety, depression that that we are so scared because that is what society labels as. That's what society brand us on. Like, we cannot do anything for ourselves. Like, we's mouth must be closed and nothing to be heard. But why we are the one that are suffering, not them. They're the one that torturing us. They're the one that make we feel unsure about our decision in life. And it's unfair because it's unfair for us not to be happy and to live our life the way according to our will. God said don't judge anyone. You're not supposed to just let God do the judging. Each person on this earth supposed to voice their opinion, be happy, and be respect. Like, you want to respect someone.
Mm.
Why would you want someone to respect you when you're not respecting someone yourself? Like, I don't believe in that. I believe in generosity. I believe in the love, one love. We are all humans. We come
Mm.
from the same flesh and blood, different. Just me, we are separated by bloodline. That's all
yeah,
I say that.
that's true. That's true. And a person may see you and they don't they don't agree with you. They don't agree with your lifestyle, but that don't say that don't say they have to be mean or judgmental to you. They may not agree with your lifestyle, but that's fine. That's their issue. That's their issue. What we need to do is show people respect and we know to show people love. Your lifestyle has nothing to do with me. My lifestyle has nothing to do with you. I can respect you and you can respect me. And I see that's what it is. But people don't respect people's boundaries. They don't. They have something to say about your lifestyle and it has nothing to do with them. And that is what people need to understand. You're entitled to you. You are entitled to be who you are. And that's just it.
I agree with you that, each person we're living right now, we're living in a democratic society. Each person,
Sorry,
yes, it's okay. Each person should have a right to receive
democratic.
exact. Yeah, we're voting. We're voting. We have our rights to vote. We have our rights to vote. We have our rights to have sex. And whoever,
That's what you think, but we won't go there tonight. That's for another show.
okay, talking about love, right? So no one should tell you, Dominic, who you should love. No one should tell you who you should be with. If you want to marry a girl, if you want to marry to,
In
uh,
life, I think that person voicing an opinion is a good thing. Like we are here to take advice. We are here to see which path we want to go down. You're like we cannot go through life without advice because I believe in advice. I believe in advice because I want to know if I'm making the right decision. I want to make sure that I'm fit enough to making the right decision. That's why advice are there to act to make sure that you're making that point of view. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I was so scared and unsure what I want. I didn't know who I was. I was confused. I was confused. I don't know what gender I want to be. And living back home, it was so pathetic. Like I didn't see myself there. If I was there right now, I probably would have died because I couldn't be myself for 19 years of my life. I was not happy and it's scary to even hear my own thoughts. It's scary to even hear me saying that I was not happy because deep down inside, it's so much boundaries, so much guilt, so much suffering, so much torture that I go through back home. Like my mother, my father abandoned me. My father do me all sorts of things. My father didn't accept me. My brother didn't accept me, and all this. Me, I'm a family person. I love my family. My family is my number one priority. Like it's it's so sad that you have to go through so much pain just to be normal. No one in life is normal. Like everybody's supposed to be feeling happy, feel blessed, feel touched, feel warm. Like why we must just feel unsure, uncertain because we are gay. No one is different. Lesbian is the same homosexual, but yet they're praising lesbian. Like what? Like come on, it's the same gay. Like woman and man to man is no different. It's the same sex. It's the same sex. So why we must be the one to be discriminated and live in society? I don't get it.
mhm. Yes, I understand your pain because
I'm, mhm. Go ahead.
understand your pains of suffering that growing up. I could hear it in your voice because when you're growing up as a child and you need your parents' comfort, and
Yeah,
we all need our parents' comfort. And if you don't get that comfort, yes, you're gonna feel left out. You're feeling neglect. You know, yeah, I could see that you've been suffering from a young age. So
very.
so I'm just gonna ask a question. I'm not a therapist, but I'm just like to ask questions. At what age did you find that your body was not normal, like a boy who wants a girl?
It's I was going to school at the age of probably 9, 10 that I realized I was attracted to guys. But I never know that I was attracted to guys, if you understand what I mean. I just see the person, I like the person. I didn't understand myself. And I always in feminine clothing. I think being dressing up not like a woman, acting like a female is all normal for me. Like we're all here, we're all happy. Like that is how I feel inside out. I might look like a guy outside, but inside I feel like a woman. Like my mind is different than anyone else. That straight guys might think straight, but for we think like we are woman inside. And that
Okay.
when I realized that something wrong. But knowing that something wrong, I didn't still understood what it was.
Okay.
I was classifying myself as non-binary, meaning that I don't know who gender I was or who I want to become in life. I'm still suffering still because I'm still confused who I am as a person. I still contemplating like if this right or this wrong. Um, what gonna happen to me? And I reached to the stage of point in life where I fed up torturing myself. I fed up feel sorry for myself. I fed up voice my own opinion and never been heard. And I used to try to date woman just to make my family happy. Just
Mhm.
and it is not it was not working for me because I know exactly who I am. And I know something was definitely wrong with me, but still pushing through to just to make them happy, make them comfort. But all I was doing is just damaging myself more and more in life. And up to this day, I suffer from depression, anxiety because of what society put me through. And it is not easy feeling depressed every day. Like it's not easy feeling like you want to commit suicide. You want to cut up your hands. You don't want to live. And people don't understand the torture that the society let us and make us go through. It is not normal for someone to just be going through all this torture of their days of their life and not be happy. We're supposed to be happy. We're supposed to be normal. Because we are the most respectable person on this planet. Like me, I respect people. I won't just know that you're straight I'm going around you. No, I'm not that type of person. I respect people because I want people to respect me. I respect your decision. So why can't you respect my decision? Like we're all human beings. We are supposed to be happy. We are supposed to live as one. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But in most Caribbean countries, like all the debate on they're gay, they're Batman, they're supposed to dead, and this is where they go wrong. They were nobody's supposed to die because of their sexuality. Nobody have to go through so much pain and torture because of what you want. They're not giving us decision or choice. They're making it for us.
Mhm. Mhm. So
Yeah.
back to your family. As you said that at the age of 10 years old, you felt that your body is not who you thought that you want to be, right? Because
Yeah,
norm in society growing up is that male and female, right? That's the norm. And you see your
yeah,
mom, right? So you recognize, you feel that your body mentally and physically was not there. It was not at
yeah.
par, right? What did your parents did when they realized, when they observed that you were not interested in girls, you have more of a feminine attitude rather than a macho
Male attitude.
type?
Well, this is the thing. I never told my mother or my father that I was gay because I know what was their decision. I know how they're going to react. I know what they're going to say. You know, and people used to they tell my father, oh, that I'm gay and I like men. But when my father come to me and ask me, are you gay? Are you like men? I was like, no. Why would I want to be that? No. You know, I was hiding who I was, and I was
Yeah.
not feeling comfortable because I was able to say yes, dad.
This is
I
who I
am
am.
gay, and this is
Hmm.
who I am, and you have to accept me for being me. You know what I'm saying? But it was never that easy because I know the type of person my family are. Don't get me wrong. Now, majority of my family are they love me, they appreciate me. It was just that my mother and my father and my brother, these are what just the one in my family. I didn't care if society out there didn't accept me for being gay. I didn't care. I could care less if society don't appreciate me for being me. But what I didn't need is just my family by my
Your
side. That's
parents.
all. That's
Yeah.
all I didn't
Yeah.
need. That comfort, that drive, that
Yes.
driven
Hmm.
to know that my family are there. So I don't care what other people have to say out there. Doesn't bother me. What
Yeah.
hurts is that getting neglect from your family. That's pain. That is
Yes.
Hmm.
hurt. That is torture by itself. That is depression and anxiety by itself. No one knows what it feels to be neglected by family. No one knows when you love your family is the most precious thing out. And when that neglect come, your whole world is shut and shattered into pieces. And till to this day, um, I love my mother, don't get me wrong. But I
Mhm.
cannot hold a civilized conversation.
Oh,
I cannot be in a car for too long, my mom, because of what she put me through. What she was never that pillow for I to lean on. And I still not forgive myself for what she had done to me because all that I knew was just a mother love. And that is important knowing that your mother's by your side. You know, that is extra support. That is
yeah.
extra driven. And being
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
home is like I didn't want to go to school. I
Oh,
didn't want to do my schoolwork. I used to run away from school when my mom sent me to school, and my mom don't even know this. I never used to go to school. I
Oh,
never. I used to run away. I used to never go to school. I used
wow.
to be in van rungs and up and down. because I never feel right being at school because a lot of
Mm.
people used to call me Batsy man. They used to say I'm not good enough or I Batsy man was dead, and
So
so
you were
I
very,
feel going to school it was just more torture adding on, more
No.
depression, more
Yes,
stress.
yes. That was traumatizing. As a child, I can only imagine how traumatizing that was to your young emotional being. Not
not
being accepted, being bullied, being treated so horrible. And then on the other hand, you did not have the support at home.
No, I
no,
did
So
not.
this must have been, as Nadine was about to say, you were victimized basically as a child
Yeah.
yeah.
with no outlet. You didn't have did you have an outlet that you could say, okay, I could go and talk to someone and try, and no outlet at all?
Well, for me, I use my best friend Stacy. She know about me. I just like still, but it still didn't feel right. It still didn't feel right speaking to my best friend, although
Yeah,
she whatever. It still didn't feel right. I didn't feel safe. I just need love. I need that extra love, that extra support that could carry me a long way. When your
yeah,
mother and your father and your family love you and give you that support,
Mhm.
that is so much hard, that is so much
yeah,
driven. You can do
yeah,
so much thing with that love.
yeah,
And
yeah.
that was something just missing out of my life. I didn't feel complete. Still didn't feel complete, still suffering myself because of what? I
Wow.
still not complete up to this day, still not happy,
You
but
No.
I'm
still
still
need your
pushing
mother's
on.
love. You still need
I
your mother's love.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he misses his mom, his dad, and his siblings.
Yeah,
Siblings.
yeah.
But before we continue, this is very important because I heard stories of young boys growing up who were abused sexually and physically, and they become traumatized, and they suffer from mental illness and different types of things. So my question to you is that growing up, you were not being molested by anyone. You were not?
no,
Okay.
Okay.
So you were natural, you were
yeah.
He was just made like that. He just born like that.
natural. Were you,
Well, let me rephrase the sentence. I was not, whatever, but there was a lot of guys that come on to me that make me like, like lash on to me, like,
Oh,
was like,
oh.
and at that time I was young. I didn't know probably they like me, whatever, I was just going. But a lot of guys in society just lash on to me, and it's like now I put
When you were little?
when I was like probably 14, 15, going up them age,
Okay,
like
okay,
they see me and like, oh, you're sexy, like they want to have sex, they want to have blood jobs and all these things, and
okay.
like I didn't know what to do because I feel like it was okay because it's a guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wanna do all these things. And they forced on so much pressure on me. That is what society
Oh,
and now they criticize us because we are gay. When they was the one that make us more into what we're doing now.
yeah.
There are a lot of men out there that pretend to be gay, that pretend to be
It's
straight, and
straight.
they're actually gay. A lot of men out there had a woman that's still
Yes,
coming at
yes.
us, which is
On the
wrong.
down
And
low,
Mhm.
yes, there are a lot. There are lots
a
of
lot of them out there.
intention men that are very
Undercover,
down low, very
undercover.
undercover.
Yes, yes. That is sure. That is sure what you're saying. I know a few, and they need to take the sheet off and come clean.
Very
Honestly.
clean. And I just say, what society want? See a bowler like me. Know that I'm a bowler. What hard? Knowing that you're not a bowler, drinking, smoking, lying with your friend, knowing your friend is a bowler. That is
Yeah,
hard.
yeah.
At least you're saying we, but you're not saying them.
Yeah, yeah.
And that is the most
That's true.
hurtful
Because
part.
they're hiding under the sheets. Yeah,
They're hiding in a closet. But
they're there.
Yes.
growing up, did your parents ever punish you when you said at the age of 10, you
Well,
started,
my mother have tell me a lot of hurtful words like
Oh,
oh, she don't want to bully my son. How are you feel
oh,
protect? cocky my body will leak and all them something there. My mother give me some real water. And it's like I know that God is in a provoke a trend to rat and
Yes.
So
I tell you, but my mother sorting things back because it's like no hell in the world will your mother be telling you these things. And
No,
I
at
feel
all.
at that point I just give up. I
so
just search in my
Unacceptable.
mind.
Unacceptable.
okay, so when your mom was verbally abusing you, what does your father did that time? Or your siblings, your family members, beside family members, no one came to
Nothing.
no one
My
at
father
all?
would never do nothing. My brother would not do that because by the end of the day, they don't accept me. So they won't voice their opinion.
Open to her, okay, and tell her that's not acceptable to treat a child, to tell your child. That is
Okay.
terrible.
At
Have
home,
you tried talking to her now about what she did back then? And has she apologized? Has she come clean and say, son, back then I didn't
No, she didn't come
understand?
clean, but she was like, "Oh, she loved me, and I'm her son, and she accept me now." So I was saying in my mind,
mm,
why wait until now to accept me when I'm in a foreign country? Why didn't accept me when I was there?
And I
Like
was
I
right
don't see the point
beside you.
accepting me now. No, because when I don't need the acceptance anymore. I'm
Just,
grown enough. I'm on
yeah,
my
you're an
own.
adult.
I don't
Yeah.
need it. Like I don't get it. Why would you wait until now to say that you accept me? Why don't accept me when I was there? Why accept me now? I don't need it now.
so
I don't
Dominic,
need it.
Dominic, you said you have but hopefully your mom and you, in after if she watches video, hopefully your mom and you could come to some, you know,
Well, my mom just thought yes, but as I said, I don't feel right. I don't feel like being on a call like now, speaking for a long period of time. I
mm,
won't do that. I will like make
Oh,
excuses just to get off the
oh,
phone because it brings
oh,
back so much pain and torture, and I don't want to feel that anymore. Although I'm still suffering myself, I don't want to go through so much suffering because I also suffer with mental problems because of
okay.
what I was
so
going through at a young age.
are you getting help now for your mental issues now?
Like I try counseling, but
Okay.
it's not working. It's not working because I'm scared of hearing my own voice out loud. I'm scared of hearing my own thoughts.
Sorry
You
to
need to, you know what it is? You really need, or you really should go back in your childhood. And this is where a psychotherapist would help you. You need to go back in your childhood and rectify what went wrong in order for you to progress on. You have to go back in your childhood. They'll take you back in your childhood, and you're going to need your mother. You
I
are going to need your mother. Since your mother is alive, it's great that you guys can rectify that, and then you'll be able to move on. I'm telling you, you, you
Teresa,
should. You should.
Dominic, how you say your name? Dominic? Dominic. How you
Demi, yeah,
Dominic?
Demique, Demi,
Dominic. You know what I
Mm.
think? It's not an
yeah.
expertise, but my opinion, I think that you need your mother. I'm not an
Yeah, he
expert.
does. He does.
I
He
think
does.
you need your mother. If you and your mom can reconcile, that would be the greatest thing. Because
Rectify your differences.
you,
Yeah.
mommy, yes, I'm not a specialist in
No, neither am I, but I'm just telling you what I hear and what
telling
I see.
you think. Yeah, your mother. I think if you could just have that time, that space, you both can sit and talk, forgive each other, cry on each other's shoulder. Trust me,
You're
that would
gonna need, but he's gonna need a professional. He's
yeah,
gonna need a professional intermediate. It's not gonna happen just he and her sit down and talk like that. It's not gonna happen like that. He's gonna get the memories are gonna fatigue him, and his mother is gonna be at a place where she'll apologize,
Teresa,
but I don't know if
Teresa,
it'll be an accepting apology. But they really need a professional intermediate who can guide them through this process.
one moment. Remember, we're not expertise, we're just talking. Viewers,
No, no, but I'm just telling you that just simply won't do it.
what I think is, I don't know, but I'm just saying, my opinion, okay? I think that with the mother, some people, when they're Christian, they strongly believe, they condemn homosexuality, they condemn, because they believe in the Bible. this is what the Bible says, and this is what God says. If his mother is a strong believer, that is a thing that, so it has to work out two things. She's going to need someone from the church to intervene,
Yeah, professional. Yeah.
and someone psychologically. So she need two. Remember, if his mom is a Christian and she believes in her Bible strongly that God says they're supposed to be man and woman, right? Adam and Eve. She's going to need someone from the church to talk to.
Mhm. But the someone from the church may have her same point of view that
But
she
what I'm
had when he
Yeah.
was a child.
what
So that's why you have to get a neutral person who can see both sides.
saying, I didn't say no. But listen, the pastor of my church is not going to tell me I should abandon my child.
No, no,
No.
no,
Well, he
no.
gonna say tell her try to baptize
To
because she's
Right.
baptize
wrong.
and be washed clean.
Right. The
Yeah.
pastor, right? He said she need two. She needs to go see a psychologist, and she needs to talk to her pastor. If she's a
Yes, the
Christian, right?
pastor will be helpful. The pastor will really be helpful. He will definitely, he'll be able to guide the conversation into a way to keep them from going back in battling and doing these things. A pastor will be very helpful.
Teresa, she has an ideology. The Bible, the Bible, the Bible. And when
Is,
someone
is
believes,
she, is she, is she, is she a stark Christian? Your mom gonna name?
Well, she's not baptized, but yeah, she is a Christian. Yeah.
you see, right? So it's very difficult in that situation. Someone, she believes, she strongly believes in the Bible, and she has a son who is gay. Is the page is not going to, that new page or that new leaf is not going to turn like that. It won't. It's
Let me
going to
tell
take.
you.
Hold on, Teresa.
Hmm.
Teresa, time to play. It's going to take a lot of work. Remember, it's hard to convince a person who believes in God's words saying that homosexuality is wrong. Remember, it's hard to convince her, right?
That homosexual is wrong? What? She
Teresa,
already done. Did you
Teresa,
say
Christian.
convince her that homosexual is wrong?
She's a Christian. And if
Yeah.
you convince her and tell
She's
her that,
already convinced.
right, she's a
Well,
Christian.
she knows it's wrong, so she already
Yeah,
convinced
she's
that it's
already
wrong.
convinced.
She's, that is not wrong. Sorry. She
No.
already convinced that it is wrong. She's a
Hmm.
Christian. Teresa, Dominic, she's a Christian. So
Yeah.
if you have to take all that ideology out of her brain, okay, and come back to reality, that this is
And
my
it's not even about convincing her that it's not wrong. It's convincing her that he is her son.
self. Teresa, please let me speak for
Mhm.
myself. What
Yeah.
I'm the lady, if she's a Christian, Teresa, you cannot change a Christian man like
No, we're not trying to change her mind. That's what I'm saying. You are not
No.
trying to change her mind at all.
person. Teresa, she need two person. Dominic,
Listen,
your mom.
listen.
Teresa, hold on, please.
Hmm.
Dominic, I'm not a specialist, okay? And I say this over in the show. Your mother is a person who is a Christian, right? She has to talk to God. You think she's not going to say that? I know Christians. I know them.
Well, my auntie is the one that sent me here, to be honest, and she
Yeah,
is a Christian. She is a
right.
Christian. She lives in America, to be fair.
So
But
that's
what
not
I
it. That's
like,
not.
what I like about her is
Yeah,
that she
yeah,
knows that it's wrong in God's eyesight. So the
yeah.
fact that she knows it's wrong, she didn't don't love me. She loved
That is what
me,
I'm
but she
trying
did
to
not love who
say.
I am as a
That's
person.
exactly what
She
I'm
loved
trying to
me, and
say. It's not
that's
about.
all that I really
That's right.
need. You know,
Yes,
someone to still love me and appreciate me.
that's what I'm trying to say. It's not about her trying to tell her anything or convince her. It's trying to let her understand that you are her son.
Teresa,
Yeah.
And she is to love you no matter what. It's not her place to judge you. Leave that to God.
she
It's
asked,
not her place.
that's what I'm saying. She needs to go back to her church, talk to her pastor, say, Pastor, I in the Bible, we preach this every day in the church. I have a son. That's my son. I love my son. That's what she needs to say. I love my son. Some people, because of what the Bible says, they turn their back on their families. That's what I'm trying to say to you guys, right? and they don't want to disobey God law, or God words, I should say. Sorry. So she's in the church. God has his 10 commandments, right? There's 10 commandments for us to follow, right? And she doesn't want to disobey God's law, rules, or his words. So yes, she needs to talk to someone. Say, this is my son. I love my son. I know the Bible says A, B, C, D, but I can't make my son suffer. That's my child. He's part of my body, right? That's the whole
That's
fact.
why she's not there. She's not at that place.
She need help to reach that spot. That's why I'm saying to you, she need help to reach that spot. Okay? So for her, she needs to talk to members of her church who can help her to overcome that pathway. That's the pathway that's blocking her and her son, in my
Well,
opinion.
I don't think that the pathway is blocked, to be fair, because how I see it from my point of view is that it she just know that is wrong, and growing up being living in under Christianity house,
Who
that is
told,
wrong. I mean it.
who
Uh,
told her it is wrong? Who told her that it is wrong? I'm just
she
asking.
real up, okay then she real up being a Christian, and by really not being a Christian, she know that is wrong. Nobody got to tell her that is right or wrong. She know right and wrong, and she know for
Listen,
there and then it's wrong.
people in the Caribbean, no matter what Caribbean country you're from, people in the Caribbean have a mindset. They
Yeah.
have on blinders. They don't see anything else, whether they're Christian or not. That's all they can see, that homosexuality is wrong. It is wrong, and that's just it. In their eyes, they're not Christians. The Rasta man on the road is not a Christian, and he will tell you it is wrong. So it's not about Christianity, it's about the person and their own belief.
Yeah.
Their belief. That
You
is their
understand?
Each one is entitled to their belief. But I don't have to live my life according to your belief.
But
But
they
when
are
it's
out
your
here.
mother, it affects you. When
I
it's your mother, it
no,
affects you
say
Very
emotionally.
much.
in general, remember, in general, right? Each person's body is different, right? We're all different, right? And if that person feels like this is what he wants or this is what she wants, what's the problem? Because if your belief, I'm supposed to do what you want me to do in life,
Well, that's just it. That's why he and his mother is not on at the place that they want to be, or they should be. That is just it.
but
They
if
are not at the place because of her own belief. It has nothing to do with Christianity right now.
mom,
It has to do with her own way of not accepting her child.
yes,
And that is it. Yeah.
Teresa, this someone just wrote here. She said, God made us all the way we are. Is it Ruben
That's
British?
my friend. That's my friend.
Okay.
Yes, God made us who we are. We're supposed to be who we are, and then we wouldn't. People have small minds, which is true. Yeah.
That's it. People's own belief.
People think that
People's own belief.
people think that the norm is what society think is it's for everyone. Society says that we're supposed to walk like this. Everyone should walk the same way. Society says we should drink like this. Everyone should be drinking the same way. It's like don't, don't have that space to say this is the way that I want to drink. This is the way I want. No, there's structured norms in society. They're structured. Our society is structured away. Our norms that how we supposed to behave, how we supposed to talk, walk, sleep. This is it. That's the society we're living in, right?
Well,
And
that's
that,
the society we
What I
are.
don't
That's the society we're,
understand is like
we're
we all
placed
have the
in.
same sin. We no sin is greater than any sin. So why
No, all sin
society
is sin.
why society
All
wants to make
sin
our
is
sin
sin.
the biggest sin? Like there are pastors out there doing homophobic things, going on underage girls, doing all these
Yes,
type of
having sex
things,
with
and
underage girl.
and they are
They're
not
sinning
and they are
too.
not discriminating them. But why us they want to discriminate? Why
Sin
take
is
your sin
sin.
is greater than any other sin? Sin is sin. It
That's
said
why
no
I
thief, no
say,
adultery,
yes,
no theft, no rape, nothing. And you're a Christian. You should know all these things. But still have the audacity to do this and to do this and label us as a bad person. No, darling. I'm not gonna sit there and let anybody label me as no bad person. Because you're a sinner, I am a sinner, because I'm not a Christian, you're not a Christian. So we are both
all
sinners.
sin is sin. All sin is sin. The thing is, we should love people not for what they do, not
But
for what they do. We don't care what they do behind closed doors. That's their prerogative. We need to love them for who they are, just for being Dominique. Dominique. That's
um,
who we need to love you for.
but
I don't care what you do. That's your prerogative. You have to deal with your issues when whomever, but I just have to love you as a person.
right. So
Exactly. And that is all I want. I'm not asking to accept my sexual because I already accept me.
That's you have
All
to,
I
you have
just
to accept
want is
yourself
you to love me and appreciate this is what I want.
as
This is what I
Dominique.
feel comfortable of. This is
That's it.
that's
As
it. This is
Dominique.
why I
That's
love
it.
my auntie because I could go to my auntie and talk about
yes,
anything. You know,
yes.
discuss anything. She the one that set me here. She the one and she's a Christian. And I said, why my auntie is a Christian, knowing that she's a Christian, she's supposed to be the one condemning me. Supposed to be the one that said no, it's not right. Don't go down that road. But she gave me the choice to do what I want. And that's why I love and appreciate her that much because she
She's
gave
not
me that
judging you.
comfort. She's not judging me. All she said that she don't be she don't accept my
Right.
sexuality, which is right,
That's it.
but she
Yes.
love me. And that
But
is
she,
all
That's it.
important. That is important. She love
Amen.
me.
Amen.
that's it. She treats you as a human being. That's
Exactly.
treats you as a human being. And that's it. If your mom had the same character as your aunt, you guys would have been great. Because as
Very
you
great.
because remember he said that his mom she verbally abused him. And we're going back to your story. You said you ran away from home?
Yeah, I
Maybe
ran away from home many times. Like I was verbally, physically, emotionally, mentally. I was all these categories. If you put me, I was listed in all these categories. Till now, I am still fighting. You know, there's a lot of things that I want to accomplish in life, but I'm so scared because of what society push and label me as. So it's
Okay.
like it messing with my brain. But
Okay.
I don't let things get to me for too long. I know that I am loved, and I know that I believe in God, and I know that being this is wrong. Know that I know it's wrong, but I still pray and say, Father God, I know that is wrong, but I cannot help myself. Um, I would when judgment they come, I just have to tell God the reason why, you know.
yeah.
But
Let God
I
be the judge. Let God be the judge.
can't
Let
judge
God be the judge.
anymore.
We can't judge you. We don't
Yes.
have the right to judge you. We judge you. We are going to be judged for our own. You
Let
understand? So we can't judge you because we all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. So who are we to judge you?
Dominic, growing up, you in St. Vincent's, right? You're from St. Vincent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vincent? Hmm.
Growing up in St. Vincent's, how was your childhood? How was your childhood with your
My
friends?
childhood, to be fair, was amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh, I didn't have a good child because of my sexuality."
Okay.
No, darling. My childhood was fun. I have a good childhood, but within that childhood, it was so much pain and torture. But I
Oh,
still
mhm.
having a good childhood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Okay.
at school,
Well,
wh-
yes,
at school,
I could have able to be myself around my friends. I could have able to be
Okay.
myself around my friend who accept me. So I have a good childhood, you know. But I wouldn't
Okay.
sit there like other people and say, "Oh well, I didn't have a good child." No, that is not me. I'm being honest. I'm a very open man.
Okay.
I'm a very honest person. I did have a
Hmm.
good childhood, but with that
Okay.
childhood, it still had pain and torture in it because I
Hmm.
didn't want to just be myself around my friends. I wanted able to be myself in society. I wanted able to be myself. Like I couldn't
Yeah.
just cook in a box and walk normal. Walk like if I'm a man. Yeah, I know I'm a man, but I wanna express myself. I don't wanna be cloaked up and not expressing my sexuality. No. That is too much torture, that is too much weight, that is so much lift on my shoulder. That's like building a house.
mhm. So as you said that you've been through torture mentally, but you have not been through torture physically. That's what you're saying? No
Yes,
physical.
I was
Oh,
physically, verbally, emotionally,
What?
spiritually. I was so abused, like very
What?
abused.
how?
Oh.
How were you physically abused?
Like
No.
two
So,
homophobic people attacked me back then before I came to the
Oh.
UK. Then
Oh. Wow.
emotionally, my father didn't accept
Yeah.
me. Then physically, my brother, verbally, my family. You know, so I
okay.
didn't feel that connection. I yes, don't get me wrong. Then my grandmother, my family who love me and appreciate me. I'm not talking about. I talking about my in general, like my mother, my
Yeah.
father, my brother in general. You know, I'm talking in
Okay.
general.
Yeah. But so you were beaten by street gangs or
Yeah, well, people used to like
Too
fire.
homophobic.
People used to like fire stuff at me, and before I came to the UK, two homophobic people attacked me like with a cutlass or whatever, and that is
What?
when yeah,
Where?
Oh my
Back
goodness.
in
In
Vincent?
St.
in my
Vincent?
yeah in my
Where?
community,
Where?
Oh
Where? Like
wow.
streets
In
or where?
in my
Where?
community.
So two guys at the same time with
Well,
weapons?
two women rather, like two
two
women.
women with cutlass?
Well, one is a cutlass and one is her daughter, whatever. But there's just so
Okay.
much to go through and to say.
Wow.
So
Wow. Wow.
so they try to fight you because of your sexuality? That's what you're saying?
Well, yes, because of my sexuality. She was giving me hot one. So you know I'm a baller. And we're not gonna stick up, we're gonna give it to you like how we give it to everyone else. So if you're not here to hang under the heat, darling, don't come on to us because we are here to defend ourselves by the end of the day. We're here to defend ourselves. We're not gonna make you lead us and abuse us. No. I'm not one of those person that take abuse. No.
Mhm.
I'm gonna tell you
Okay.
like how it says, darling. I'm not gonna give it to you. And if you don't like it, that's you. I'm here to voice my opinion. I'm not here to shut down my mind.
Okay. So so you went to high school back in St. Vincent's? You graduated from high school? It's buffing.
Yeah, it's buffering.
Yeah. Dominic, are you there? You're buffing.
Yeah, you can't do anything. It's a network.
Yeah, his network is very poor. And so he's buffing.
Oh,
Yeah,
here he is. He's back.
you're back. Thanks. Yeah. So you finished high school in St. Vincent. Oh, Dominic is going again.
Mm. The internet is really is acting up now. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry
Maybe
about
the weather. Maybe the weather somewhere.
sorry about
The
that.
weather.
Dominic is calling all the way from
From
England,
England. Yes, the UK.
and we are in Canada. So, sometimes the connection. Dominic, if you can hear us, you could log off and I could log you back on. Yeah,
Yeah, he logged off. Yeah, he
yeah.
logged off.
Let me see if I could get him again, guys. Let me see. Let's see if I could get Dominic. Okay, I see him. Let me see. I think Dominic is invite. Yeah, I sent invitation. So
Okay. All right.
it's very hard. I feel really sad. My,
It's hard growing up as a child
yes,
and knowing that you're different
I
and
know.
going through puberty and all of that, then having to put up with these things. Wow.
Yes, childhood, teenager, and young adulthood. 3 stages, right? Child, teenager, and early adulthood, and no support. Oh, here he is. I think I got him. Okay, he's back on. Dominic, what's wrong? Dominic, exit again and come back. Your request is off, Dominic. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Dominic is unable to join. What's happening? Yeah, back to what we were saying, Teresa. Yeah, it's really hard when you have to be hiding, lying to yourself, lying to your family that you're this who they want you to be, knowing deep down you have your secret under the rug or in the closet. And it's very sad that you are living in a sad moment every day of your life. You cannot be happy.
Everybody deserves to be happy. Despite who they are, what they claim to be, everybody deserves to be happy. And as
That's
I said, whatever you are, it's your prerogative. It is not mine. And
what
we should respect each other. Welcome back.
I'm back again.
Yes,
British in the
yes.
house.
question my question was before you go, my question was, so throughout your childhood, your teenager, and your young adulthood, you have been suffering right up until today's date,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
There were, you're saying that there were no support for you back in St. Vincent's. Am I correct?
Same as to be fair, so I don't think anyone will want to reel up being gay in society, especially like St. Vincent or any other Caribbean country, because they don't have any LGBT community where they will support us. Like police don't do anything. Police
Mm,
don't do anything, and it is wrong. Like the government need to do something about people like this, like bashing us and be discriminated towards us. They need to label us as something in society. Like
mhm.
there are lots of people out there killing. They're running down people who killing people. And what's different from us? We want the same help. We're here to have help. The government's supposed to do something about this
But
because they don't have LGBT community where people could be saved. Look, for example, look at the Balkan, Iraq, and I'm sure there's a lot of gay people out there that want to go in shelter and can't. They can't because by
Okay.
the end of the day, they're not gonna be safe. They're not gonna
Yeah.
feel safe. People are gonna torture them. People are gonna treat them out. People are gonna leave
Wow.
it there. People are gonna say, "Oh, I'm not gonna go in that shelter because that's a Batman."
oh,
No,
so what you're
that is just wrong.
so what you're saying, the LGBT committee in not committee,
I don't
sorry.
think we have an LGBT
They
community
don't
in St.
have one
Vincent.
there.
Okay, but what are you saying is that my mind just clicked when I said committee. My mind just clicked because this is unbelievable what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's not factual, but you're saying that I just want the viewers to get this straight. You're saying that people who belongs to the LGBTQ, they're not welcome in shelters because they fear their own life. That's what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying, yes. Because
Wow.
I know if that was me
It would be like
being
that anywhere.
homeless,
It would be like that in any Caribbean country.
yeah, I know
Trust
if
me.
that was me, I'm not gonna be going in any shelter where I know I'm not safe
Trust
because I'm
me.
gonna say I wanna
Trust
say,
me.
oh, I cannot sleep
Any
because they're not
Caribbean
gonna kill
island.
me. I'm not gonna feel normal.
Do you have any friends right now who belongs to the LGBTQ group
Yeah, I
instead?
have good friends back home. Like I have good friends back home, and the way society treat them, like if they never exist, they torture them. They even have more worse than I. I'm not. I have torture, but they're the one that have real torture. Like they have hell.
And then
Yeah.
Not me. They have so much torture. And
so
to see that they're going through that, and
all
the
they
government are there,
all
like
they
it's sad.
all they're doing right now because of the volcano. I'm not straying away from this argument, but since you mentioned that
I
they
don't know to be fair because I don't have contact with them. I just
Oh,
see like I don't know, but I know for a fact that they won't. That's what I know because I'm saying from my point of view that if I was
yeah.
back
Would you
home
do
and
that?
that things happen, I will not go in a shelter knowing that
Right.
there's so much homophobic people.
That's
I will
true.
not.
because
And it's
they
not just St. Vincent. It's not just St. Vincent. It's
It's not just in
majority of the
Vincent. Like
Caribbean islands. They're like that. They, if you're gay, it
they
will not be
bash you,
safe for
they
you
bash you, they
to do
bash
that.
you, they bash you. Yeah,
They
if
will
you're
bash you, they beat you, they torture you. That's how they are in the Caribbean island. It's no, and
yeah.
anybody will tell you that.
it's very sad that at this time and age, people do not want to accept everyone for who they are. We're in a different world right now.
No
You
one
know, things
It's
change.
fact.
no
It's
one's
the
supposed to
world
be
we live in.
fearful.
You're right,
No
things
one's
change.
supposed to be fearful of being tortured in their own country. No one's supposed to be fearful of leaving their own country. Because by anyone want to leave their loving country. No
Country,
one
yeah,
wants.
yeah,
Because if we're
yeah,
not feeling acceptable by society, we gotta do something for ourselves because we gotta put ourselves at risk. We're
hmm
gonna
Yeah.
lose our life just like that.
So
Like
that's
that, and the government not gonna say anything. Like they're not gonna say anything more than we just lose our life. We're gonna get buried. We got six
and
feet
that's
under,
it.
and
End of
that's
story.
it.
so
End
Yeah,
of story.
so that's what made you came to England because you fear for your life.
Yes. Like to be fair, when I leave, I pray, and I remember praying like 5 years ago, and I prayed and said, Father God,
We have 27 minutes left. 22 minutes. We have 22 minutes left. Do you have
We're
anything you
gonna
want to
thank
say?
you.
And I
You could come back on another night.
We're
Yes.
shutting down. We're gonna shut off. It's gonna cut us